There are a few ones that I think were influential, like Titanium, like Sexy Bitch, like, that has been very influential for pop music and dance music. And I Got a Feeling, obviously, because I take a big pride in because I started in underground clubs and I always wanted our culture to be bigger. And during this time when I did When Love Takes Over and Memories and I Got a Feeling and Sexy Bitch, it was really a moment that our genre crossed over to radio. And this is something I'm very proud of, that I think I've helped our culture to be bigger and to be, let's say, more popular.
Hi, my name is Riddhi Chakraborty. I'm a senior writer and producer at Rolling Stone India, and I just had a wonderful conversation with EDM icon David Guetta. We talked about his new single, Let's Love with Sia, how he broke 2 Guinness World Records with his charity project, United at Home, which also raised $1.5 million for COVID relief funds. We also talked about the evolution of EDM over the last 10 years and what its future is in a post-COVID world.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for taking the time to do this today. We're very happy that you're joining us.
So this is for India, right?
Yes, Rolling Stone India.
Okay, perfect. No, because you didn't look so Indian, so that's why I was...
Yeah, like the hair throws a lot of like artists who are international off. They're like, really? Like, are you sure you're Indian?
I was wondering, is this the wrong interview? Okay, perfect.
No, you're in the right place. But how's your day going? How's your week going? What's been up with you?
Oh, good. Oh, good. It's a day with a lot of interviews, but all good.
Awesome. There's so many things to congratulate you on, but let us begin with Let's Love. What a beautiful song. I'm so happy you're collabing with Sia again.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, it's a song about love, about going through those difficult moments together and not against each other. It's a positive message.
Did you like have a vision when you both began working on the song, and do you feel like you met that vision?
Yes, absolutely. The idea was to make a happy, feel-good song that would be about, going through this together, and that's exactly what we did.
What's the best part about working with Sia? Because you guys have worked together for so many years, and it's a combination even fans love so much.
Well, she's my favorite artist, really. Like she sounds incredible. She has this huge voice, and she's also a fantastic songwriter. And because I was so attached to the message I wanted to deliver in this song, that's why I texted her and only her, because she's really the best for this type of topics.
My mom actually has Titanium as her ringtone since it came out till today. Like,
oh my God.
So she was so excited I was speaking to you today. She was like, please tell him.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's Love has this 80s synth electropop feel to it. And have you it's a genre that's, I think, rising a lot this year. So why do you think people are so drawn to this particular sound currently?
Well, in my case, first it was due to the type of feeling that I wanted to give. I wanted to make a happy song, and when I look in the history of music, I think probably the most happy moment was the 80s. And also I'm a big analog synth fans. And it was the beginning of when they started to use synthesizers, and I love that.
Are there any other trends that you've noticed that have been cropping up in EDM that you really like?
Well, I'm for a year now, I've been working on a new sound with my friend Morton that we call Future Rave.
Future Rave,
and
yeah.
that's like very, very big in the EDM world. A lot of DJs are playing this and also producing in that style. So I think this is the really big thing right now. And this and melodic techno, I guess, yeah.
I wanted to ask you, I read an interview, like I think you did quite recently, where you said that you don't give artists the full track, like when you work with songwriters. I love that you said that because you feel that it limits them. So what do you look for in songwriting when you work with someone? And how important is, like lyricism in EDM?
Um, I mean, it depends to who. I think not many DJs work the way I work when it comes to songwriting. Um, a, a lot of most DJs first, what they do is they receive demos and they produce it into dance music. I love being involved in the songwriting process. Um, and so to me, it matters a lot, but I don't think it's always the case in EDM in general, but I think this is why a lot of my songs or a lot of Calvin Harris songs or Chainsmokers songs, they they're a little more timeless because um, they are dance songs, but they could be in a different genre. You can play any of my songs on the piano or a guitar, and it's going to sound
So
still big.
true. Yeah. And recently, the other thing I must congratulate you on is your Guinness World Records too. Are you kidding? That's amazing. And for the most views on a Facebook Live, as well as the most followed DJ, which I think is so cool. Like, how does it feel to know that you have such a powerful influence on the EDM scene today? Is that something that like overwhelms you at some time?
um, I think I do feel a certain responsibility sometimes of trying to move the needle forward, to do something uh, sonically exciting. And there are years that I'm very inspired, like right now, and there are years that I'm less inspired, so I feel bad. I'm like, I'm not doing what I should do for my community. But yes, of course, I'm trying to reinvent myself, also inspire some other people, and this is something I love.
What's like a key that for motivation when you do have times where you feel a little down or you don't feel like working? What's something that makes you feel passionate about music again?
Um, well, what I love is listen to great musicians and be like, how are they doing this? And then and it could be some new music or it could be some very old music, and then I'm trying to remake it, and then I'm like, wow, okay, I get it, and then it inspires me to do something new out of it. Yes, this
Wonderful.
is one of my tricks when I'm out of inspiration.
I love that. I think a lot of people don't know that about you, so it'll be like a nice thing for audiences to learn. It's fun. And what's something about your in your entire time as an artist, what's something that you are really proud of yourself, like an evolution in your artistry that you really like loved?
I think well, there are different things. Um, when it comes to record making, there are a few ones that I think were influential, like Titanium, like Sexy Bitch, like that has been very influential for pop music and dance music. And I got a feeling, obviously, because I take a big pride in because I started in underground clubs, and I always wanted our culture to be bigger. And during this time when I did When Love Takes Over and Memories and I Got a Feeling and Sexy Bitch, it was really a moment that our genre crossed over to radio, and this is something I'm very proud of, that I think I've helped our culture to be bigger and to be, let's say, more popular.
And in EDM as a whole, like, how do you feel about where it's going in the future? Like, even with COVID-19 and everything like that, but what do you feel the future of EDM is?
Well, I'm an optimistic person, so the way I see it is that in 2021, everything is going to come back to normal, and it would be the craziest party year that we've ever known in our life, because people are going to want to celebrate so much. This is how I see it. If it doesn't go like this, and if we're still closed in 2021, then I'm going to start to worry. But so far, I'm not worried.
Okay. Yeah, I feel, fingers crossed. I feel as humans, we do usually find a way. So hopefully
Exactly.
we got this. But you had, even with, you know, COVID-19, like a third thing I must congratulate you on is United at Home, and how beautiful that was and how well it did. And you had like $1.5 million raised for charity. So really, like, major respect to you. So can you
Thank
tell me a
you.
little about the process of organizing that, and then how you felt after seeing its success?
Well, you know, I was home like everybody else, and a lot of DJs, they were doing like you know, live from their bedrooms, and even like famous DJs, and I was feeling like, I don't know, we are big entertainers, we should come with a real show, you know. And also I wanted to have the feel of having a crowd. So I had the idea of doing it in the middle of the towers so that people could be on their balconies.
Yeah.
And it gave me the feeling that even though it's not a real crowd, there was a little bit, I was playing for some real people, you know. And also, I mean, it's crazy because we did 50 million views, which is huge for something that was only online. And that's because, you know, people were so bored. They were at home and didn't know what to do. And so we got lucky on this, you know. But yes, that the idea was to try to help people. I was, at that time, I was in America, and people were very severely touched. Like, it was like thousands of people that didn't have money to eat. So I also, we help people in hospitals, but also we gave like millions of meals to people that couldn't eat. So I think that was really beautiful, and I'm very thankful for all the people that helped me do that.
That's amazing. And do you think you'd want to do another edition?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to, yeah, to find a special place for to do this.
What is something, you know, during quarantine time and lockdown, what's something that you learned or that you did that you never expected that you would do?
Well, I think like many people, I started to cook myself, which I never did. I never cooked ever. And I started doing it. It's fun.
And finally, what are, you know, some goals that you want to accomplish? Like, even if it's for yourself or it's for your artistry, what's something that you still, you know, have in mind that you want to do?
Well, I'm getting into a new cycle, you know, so I want to push this 80s sound more. I want to keep coming with those type of records. That's what I want to do this year.
Amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait for to see what you do next. You've always been a beacon of, I think, you know, reinterpretation and doing something new and making genres your own. That's like my favorite thing about you. So I'm really looking forward to what you
Thank
do
you so
next.
much. Appreciate.
Do you have a message for your Indian fans that we can put out?
Yeah, sure. So all my love to India, and I hope that I can come party and dance with you very soon on a real stage with real human interaction. I love you guys.